We had gained some momentum prior to 2020 with regards to new people coming, and everything shut down with COVID. We were out of church for 13 weeks. So I think I've counted in the past year that we've been out of church, or the church has been suspended in terms of live services for about 26 or 27 weeks, which is about half a year.
Back in 2020, when COVID first started, I knew in my head that it was going to be a long-term situation, but I did not understand the impact it would have on me emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and not just me, but on everyone else.
One of the biggest challenges I have faced during this time is feeling alone in ministry. I do have a great children's committee and our staff is fantastic, but when you're not able to be with other people in person and you're in your home for the majority of the time, it feels very lonely.
For me, one of the challenges is doing online schooling at home. So working while online schooling is happening.
Children need lots of social gathering, and this is one of the biggest components they miss, and how we can really connect with the family and also connect the volunteers.
It's been a challenge to keep the church connected as a whole. We met a bit last summer, then we stopped at Christmas, and we haven't met since.
It's hard. It's hard to stay motivated when you're preaching at a screen, when you're preaching into a webcam without the dynamic of your members. And it's something that by the grace of God we're enduring, but definitely it's been a hurdle that has to be overcome weekly.
2020 has been a year unlike any other, as we all know. Our world has shifted greatly because of coronavirus, but also because of how we've been more and more aware around racial injustices and different challenges that are facing all of us in this world.
With youth ministry, it's very relational. So living together and doing activities together is such an important part of youth ministry. So it's been challenging not to be able to do those things.
We have an elderly congregation who have no technology skills. Some of them are unwilling to grasp the new technology of Zoom and video conferencing, and they just refuse to learn.
All that we do as chaplains has to do with being present, with the people, being physically present with people, to be able to see them, to see how they are. And we were cut off from that when all of this started.
We have lost a couple of members from COVID, and that's been very sad. We've had to intervene and support some family members who've had the COVID and have gone through it and had to quarantine. So those are the painful exercises we've had to go through with families who've lost loved ones.
We have experienced a real heart-wrenching experience of the tent being torn, the tent that we're underneath. So that's been hard to watch and be a part of.